Having a local doula was a very positive experience because I had a quick birth, and also the postnatal support I received was incredible.
Having our doula local was extremely positive for us. I think a couple of things, clarifying my role and the support really for Sheila and how that would work once we were in the birth situation scenario. I wanted someone that I could call and be on the end of a phone and be over within 10-15 minutes. So having her within that range was vital. Having her local knowledge of the area, the roads on the way to the hospital, shortcuts, places to avoid, and also the inside knowledge at our local hospital. When she came round and Sheila was in the later stages of labour, she was able to assess that very quickly.
I wanted a water birth, so she was able to call in, get the water running, so by the time we got there and I was ready to go, I could just get into the pool and it was very smooth. After Sam was born, my doula came over, popped in and out probably once a day for a week, and it was great just having her there and knowing that she was there. It's great having my husband as my birth partner, but having the additional support, especially postnatal, was fantastic.
I'm a solo mum, which means my baby is donor conceived, so I don't have a partner. So I really wanted to have a doula who could get to me quickly when the moment arose. As it happened, I was induced, but the labour took over 3 days from being admitted to hospital. It's just having that comforting presence and being able to relax and focus you as you're giving birth. She was able to recommend local cranial osteopath, for example, or lactation specialist. She knew the community that I lived in, and that was a benefit to me too.
We had so much uncertainty about the process on the night that we were going to hospital. Having not been through this before, we sort of didn't understand the timing. We wouldn't have felt confident making the decision of when to go into hospital. So it was crucial for us to know that at the end of the phone there's someone that can come around the corner and literally be with us in 15 minutes or half an hour, and that worked out fantastically well.
Postnatally, to have that hands-on support, be available over WhatsApp and quickly if we needed someone in person as well, meant that we were able to be more confident and our baby was calmer. Breastfeeding was off to a great start, and we really have had an angel baby as a result, I think, largely because of the support we've had from our doula.
Our birth plan hadn't included a C-section at the start, but it did end with one. And I think having someone with us was so important. Less for me actually whilst going through it, because I was quite out of it after a long induced labour, but definitely for SJ's benefit.
Perfect amount of advice, perfect amount of practicality, and also brought a holistic view rather than just medical, so you feel like you're getting like all sides of the coin, which is really good. Having read so many different books, that kind of all goes out the window when you've actually got a screaming baby and you're kind of a bit stressed and haven't been to sleep, and all of these things kind of get on top of you and it can be a bit overwhelming. So we found that we were contacting our doula every day with questions, and often she would pop by and say, okay, today we're going to look at swaddling, or today we're going to look at a more extended feeding, or this is how you do this.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it was far more useful than I ever thought it could possibly be.